So as you guys can see, this is the last packet, and it's empty. This is gonna be a sad week, and airshou stopped working. Fucking kill me. So I was gonna do this fully edited episode of cards that you don't really see much in lobbies these days, but no, fuck that. Instead, this is gonna be pretty much unscripted, and fucking it's gonna go along with the amazing quality of my phone, which we have established is 30 frames per second. I can't even record on my PC anymore because I have a different account on the fucking emulator I use, and I can't log off or else I'll lose some nice inventory items. So that's unfortunate. I'll try to get rid of those ASAP, but for now, I don't know why I hopped into a lobby because I still wanted to show you guys this. Anyways, as I've said, some cards that you don't really see much in lobbies these days is what we're gonna be focusing on in this video. So first off, we have a crate BMW M5, and this was a crate card. I think it was silver crate back when crates first came out, so in like late 2014. And the first time they changed the crates, this card also went out. In fact, there was a M3 with the same wrap as well, but this card's also a turf card. Not this one in particular, but it had two different generations of turf wraps. So this one's turf, and pretty much I don't think there's any difference between the two. It's just that these ones are pretty much quite commonly found, abandoned in all the accounts. I have fucking 6 of these on my storage account, so, I found them yesterday and I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna make a video with these. And then I realized that, airshou wasn't working and it all went downhill from there. Anyways, as I've said, I suck shit on my phone, especially when I'm not, playing on full 60 FPS. I mean, my phone's fine, but when I'm recording, the quality just goes down. Someone actually suggested a different fucking screen recorder, but I didn't have time to prepare for that, so rest in peace. Anyways, the release for this card is early to mid first light. You have to shift first gear late, after that at 7200. This guy checks out. In fact, I saw a little developer sneak peek of the 6.0 update, and apparently they brought sort of a test run option for this. You don't have to go into lobbies and waste your time trying to get people to race you. You'll just be able to have free runs on your own, which is amazing, and a huge shout out to Glue developers for actually implementing that into the game. It's gonna be super helpful, but for now we're gonna go ahead and not have a race here apparently. So, I mean, even if I did have a race, it would still suck shit because I would most likely foul. On the phone, I tend to foul because I'm not fucking used to it. I guess I could just record my iPad screen, but, the quality of this video is shit already, so we're just gonna go ahead and take this bet. We're gonna have one run with each car. I couldn't be fucked to get a perfect launch, just to give you an idea, Oh, never mind, okay. So, somehow that worked. I mean, I was expecting to get, like a really shitty RT there, but no. Apparently, that was good. So, pretty much, the first gear on this is quite tricky. After that, it's quite tolerable, so... yeah, this is not too slow for A-class either. I mean, okay, this was a pretty bad example because, I wasn't actually fucking expecting to get, a fucking perfect launch, but it's like me challenger. Okay, you know what? I mean, I should probably just stick to one perfect launch, but instead we're probably gonna have a different sort of launch this time around. Probably a foul. Okay. The reaction time was nice. Unfortunately, I missed NOS and the launch, but hey, could be worse. There you go. This was fucking terrible, but hey, could be worse, Could have been a foul, which, seems like the delay on the phone is quite considerable because I'm not fucking adding you, dude. Sorry. Like, why do people expect that fucking having me on their friends list is a privilege? Because it's not. I don't talk to people, because most of the time I just go on the fucking game to max cards out so I can resell them and stuff. It's not gonna be like, I'm gonna be your best friend at all. Sorry. So, now that we got that out of the way for this video, I have to fucking say that every like 3 videos. Let's go ahead and hop on to the next one, which is, what the fuck is it? Oh yeah, here it is. The Chevelle SS. Now, this is a B-class car, obviously, and, no, I'm not selling the GT, but, this is a B-class car, obviously, as you guys can see. I'm assuming you have eyes, you know, because people tend to have that. It's been vaulted. It was available in the bronze crate when those originally came out, and after that it's pretty much been forgotten. I mean, there are some really sick custom Chevelles out there, but you really don't see these in lobbies often anymore, and that's because it's a mediocre B-class car, nothing special, but, you know, it's a Chevelle, which is, you know, a selling point, definitely. And I mean, I definitely sold more of these than I did of the M5s, but still, these do not sell easily still, so we're gonna go ahead, try to have a free one with someone who's not fucking busy. There you go. I'm assuming that my phone is like, it's heating up nicely. That's fucking great, you know. Love it when I'm recording on 30 FPS and my phone still fucking struggles. This has a similar launch to the Evo, I believe. Or maybe fucking not, I don't fucking know. And you're supposed to shift it late at 7400. As I've said, I don't care if I get a perfect launch here, I just want to give you an idea of how this car runs. And I mean, I guess I can might as well throw out that this car, when you only put stage 2 things on it, it's pretty fucking slow. In fact, only when you put Pro C parts on it, and pretty much this is a very unique car in the terms of actually, you know, upgrading it. I guess I'll show you guys that in you know, a minute after I'm done with this run. Pretty much every single pro part that you have to stick on this car is C, except, you know, drivetrain parts. For fuck's sake. I'm like even trying to get a shitty RT on purpose, just so you know I could possibly not get traction loss, but it's not happening. Okay. I guess I just got lucky with the M5, but then again, you guys, okay, you guys don't fucking care. I have, you know, production issues, which I'm not showing chat. That's the new thing. Like, I don't fucking like people who just wanna be in my friends list so they can get in a video, because no one fucking gives a shit if you you know, want to be in a video. Sorry, we just don't. So anyway, as I was saying, pretty much all parts except drivetrain are supposed to proceed. So for example, this is it would be on normal car, but some parts, for example, like blow-off valve, really, you know, are just better on C, which is quite interesting. Also, for example, some parts just add a whole lot of power. For example, you know, turbocharger, fucking stage, I mean, stage 3 adds like 66 horsepower, so that's a whole lot. It's quite a unique car in the way of, you know, actually upgrading it. I must have said that exact same thing like 3 times. Sorry about that, you know, could be worse. You know, you could be watching this on fucking shitty 30 FPS. You know, that's funny. Anyways, the last car I wanted to show you guys is the Firebird 3 edition. This is probably the one you see in lobbies the most because it's only recently been vaulted from the silver crate, I believe. Or maybe, yeah, it was silver crate. But pretty much the... when I drove this car for the first time, it was absolutely undrivable. I don't know what that fucking sound there was, but pretty much you cannot drop launch this car, at least not with max stars. But if you reduce the grip, sometimes the car is, you know, slightly easier to actually drop launch. For example, on the Exige, if you have max stars on it, you don't even have to drop launch it, you just have the shit out of it. But you know, if you have stock tires, the release is on mid to early third light, so that is a bit of a difference there, and I wonder if this is actually gonna make some difference. If not, this car is just, you know, it's still, I don't know about that. Okay, you know what? No, this car is still shit to drive even if you have fucking stock tires on it. I mean, you can't drop launch it, obviously, but you can, you know, pretty much do, you know, the fucking launch that the game intended to do, which is like, you know, rev it, and it's really inconsistent. So I would not advise you to get this car at all. It's kind of terrible, and you know, I just thought that, hey, maybe that would work. No, it's still not a nice car to drive. Same as the C-Class Firebird, really. What the fuck is the game doing? Come on, load the fucking garage. Thank you very much. Not really. I mean, I would really appreciate it if, you know, I would just fucking turn on airshou right now and it would work, but no. So this car, I mean, I guess I can as well tell that the Huracan is just a bit better than the Firebird to actually launch. Still a really tough car to drive, same as the Chauffeur version of it. Anything else? I mean, there's a whole lot of cars that I could use for this video, but I already showed you guys 3, so I guess one more. The problem is that I really don't know how to drive many of these. The G350 is pretty tough to launch as well. I would go for this Gallardo, but I don't know how to actually drive it, so I guess I'm gonna go with the one who I actually know how to vaguely drive, which is the Buick GNX. Now, I made a video of my top 10 favorite cars in the racing house, and this made the list, just barely, but it did, like half a year ago. Think over it actually, and it's a really good video. You guys should take a look. But this car, you know, I did explain why this was one of my favorite cars. Not because, you know, it's fucking rare or anything, but it's because this car actually has a different type of replay. For example, you know, on most of the cars, when you do a race, the opponent is catching up to you, but with the Buick GNX, you are actually catching up to them. So it feels super rewarding when you actually, you know, overtake your opponent just before the race ends. Now, I'm not sure if I'll be able to show you guys this here, but the release is on, I think, early third light. It's super late, so this guy races 10k. I couldn't be fucked, I have 43 mil. Some people are saying like, oh my god, Jerry hacks. No, you just simply have no knowledge of this game, because mills are fucking cheap. There you go, so I still got that somehow. And you're supposed to shift it quite at 6k, I would say, as you guys can see the walls there. So there's that. I mean, it's a pretty interesting car. Not the best B-class car, obviously. It's in fact, you know, around as fast as the fucking Chevelle I showed you guys earlier, but still, you know, fairly interesting to drive. So there you go, showed you guys a few cars. Sorry about the fucking shitty quality of this video. I can't do much. If airshou decides to be a piece of shit, my videos are, you know, just gonna drop in quality, and fuck, like, maybe I should get an Android tablet just for recording, but like, when airshou works, it's perfect. When it doesn't work, this video happens. So, you know, that's kind of a fucking shame. Anyways, hopefully you guys still kind of enjoyed this, you know, pretty mediocre video. If you guys want to see more stuff like this, please let me know in the comments, or at least, you know, give me some ideas, because I'm running out of them at the moment. So there's that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. My name's Jerry, and I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully airshou works, but probably not. It'll take like a few days, so I'm probably not gonna record everything else tomorrow. I guess we'll see. Anyways, bye.